Hello dearies, welcome to the craft kitchen. I'm back from my vacation and yeah, it's good to be back. I've missed the craft kitchen a lot. I've missed my glue, my papers, I've missed everything, and I've missed you, of course. Well, I've been gifted a vacation to the Netherlands, only 2 nights for my 50th birthday from my kids. And what do you do in the Netherlands if you're from Germany? Yes, thrifting. Let me tell you, thrifting in the Netherlands is completely different from thrifting in Germany. In Germany you have to have plenty of cash in your pockets. Well, sometimes your debit card will do the trick, but yeah, your bank account has to be on the much blacker side, you know. Whereas in the Netherlands, first of all, the thrift shops, the thrift shops are thrift halls, dearies. And they are stuffed with beautiful things, vintage objects you would pay a fortune here in Germany for. So yeah, my husband and I, we used our vacation for thrifting in the Netherlands and we had so much fun. Yeah, well, I'm glad to be back, but since we're not very far from the Netherlands, only 2.5, 3 hours by car, we've decided we're going to visit the Netherlands, the thrift shops there, at least 5-6 times a year. So let me show you what I found I'm going to be using in the craft kitchen. Of course, I did find many more things, clothing, toys and dishes for my grandchild, and also some, yeah, really old household items like a coffee mill. You just crank to grind your coffee with, or a an actual hand mixer, you know, those with the 2 whisks. You just crank them too and you make your cream stiff. I love it. I wanted to have one of those forever, but they're actually really, really expensive in Germany. You're paying for one from, let's say, the 1950s, the 1940s, 20 to 25 euros. And I've paid €1. And when my husband inspected the tool, he found out this thing has not been used at all. It is just like new. I love it. So, the items for the craft kitchen. I think I'm just going to start with the newer books. Let me get the rest out of the way. So, I found these 2. Yeah, let's say I've been looking for some books like these, especially these, for a while. This is a book about transistors, you know, used in radios, etc. And it has loads of figures in here. And let me show you there. Some mathematics too. Loads of physics. But this is perfectly usable for steampunk journals, right? I love it. There's so many figures in here. This will last me a while. Also this, energy turbines, a book about energy turbines. Also some figures and formulas. There. Loads of equations in here too. Here, oh god, I love this page. Both of them. They're just beautiful. Oh, let's see. These aren't that old actually. The preface is from 1967, so this book isn't that old. Yeah, well, it's nearly 60 years old. Not that old would be a lie, right? And this one is from 1961. And it has a... No, it's not. Yeah, well, it's kind of a plastic fabric-ish cover on here. I don't know yet. We'll see. And oh, these two. So let me show you this first. This is a album. I don't know. I haven't seen anything like this in Germany that was so young like this. This must be, well, let's feel, from 1985-ish. You can tell by the paper quality. And the special feature about this book is that every picture has been glued in. I think these are stickers. Let me try to remove one. No, they are actually cut out and glued in. I will have to find out which sort of glue has been used for this. Maybe I can remove them. But there are so many of these beautiful pictures in here. And this makes the pages even sturdier. This is a print, and you do have the glued on here sticker, kind of like sticker here, I'd say. This is sort of a liquid glue. Maybe I can remove it with some steam. Love it. And this one, this is from, let me see, the dedication is from 1975. So this book might be from the 1970s-ish. But look at these beautiful drawings in here. And yeah, I just bought it because of the drawings. And then you have the names of the month, belonging plants for each month. April, there you have strawberry flowers, like this. What else do we have? I don't know the name in English. It's Steinbrich in German, Saxifraga umbrora in Latin. It's typical for April. And what do we have here? June. You know, I know the name of the plants in German, and I can read them in Latin, but I actually don't know many of the names in English. Well, this is easy. These are acorns, Eichelbock, in German Eichel. Yeah, I really like the pictures in here. Look at this. So much for this. And we do have some other items. Yeah, I found this. I have no idea what this was used for, because this is this is definitely fake leather on this side. It looks very used. I think it's meant to look like this. And on the back side there's a waterproof surface. I have no idea. I've already opened it the tiniest bit, and there, in fact, it is fake leather with a fabric back. Love it, because this will make a beautiful journal cover. And I just thought she was really sweet. This is a new tin from Switzerland for candies. Yeah. I have to close her up again. And this, oh, I love it. This is a first aid kit. The tin has been a first aid kit. From this, I'd say from the 70s-ish. 60s, 70s. A travel first aid kit, in fact. I think for band-aids and bandages and this. Yeah, band-aids, cotton, bigger band-aids, and compressors, and a, you know, triangle bandage for maybe your arm. This has held plenty of stuff, I'd say, but I like these tins to keep my bits and bobs. And this one, I really can't tell how old this is. This was a tin for tobacco from Douwe Egberts. I think I've pronounced that right. Today they are selling only coffee. Since I was born in the 70s, I don't remember them selling tobacco in the 70s. So this actually could be from the 50s or 60s. Oh yeah, I've already filled this with some other finds. But it looks really nice also on the inside there. Beautiful. So, and yeah, I don't know. This is just a thin aluminum sign, but I think I can age this quite a bit with some alcohol inks, and this might really look nice. And I've also found quite some watercolor paints. I actually want to experiment a bit with watercolors for backgrounds and stuff, and I thought, yeah, well, using the cheap stuff for this, for experimenting, is okay with me. Let me get this back in here for the time being. And yeah, these are great. I've also found these start wines, really old ones, pure linen twine, to 20 meters. And let me get this off. These are really perfect for sewing in signatures. You just have to wax them the tiniest bit, but this is really sturdy, and natural fiber and whatnot. I love it. Where was it? Ah, there. In fact, I've bought everything they had in stock. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the star twines. And this is the same material, but on a spool. I really like it. Originally they are used to repair, I don't know, coats and sewing on buttons and even repairing your shoes. This twine is really sturdy. So, and in this same shop I've also found this wooden reel with a really rusty needle. I like it very much. And some cotton ribbon. I didn't take this with me because of the cotton ribbon, but this wooden reel is absolutely adorable. It isn't that old. As you can see here, it has an ISBN code. Not ISBN, barcode. So this must be from the 90s, at least. A washing symbol on here, but this wooden spool is just nice. I've paid, let me here, 75 cents for this. This is okay. Usually I'm making the reels, the spools for my ribbons and laces myself, because I don't like the cards, but because when you using a card for this, yeah, you're always making 2 folds, like here and here. Yeah. When gluing them on somewhere, no problem. But if you want to have them just hanging, you will always have the fold in here. So I'm making my reels myself. Just wrapping my laces and my ribbons on here. Maybe I'll show you how I do this sometime. This needle is so rusty, so old. Ah, there you go. And I've also, that's not very spectacular on the outside, even on the inside it's not so much of interest. It's a card index box. You can see the alphabet here, and when I pull out the first divider card, let me show you. Every one of them has this beautiful brown and a texture like linen paper. And of course the rooster is on every one of them. So when I scan these and print them out again on maybe cardstock, I will have beautiful dividers, well, with a printed texture, but they are actually really nice. So now let's have a look on my really vintage book finds. My husband decided, let's go to the checkout after our basket was full on the first level of the thrifting haul. Bring everything to the car and come back in. So I went to the checkout, and this was laying there waiting just for me. I promise, just for me. So this is a plant book, the Flora of the Netherlands from 1965. Really thin pages. There. And when I opened it like this, I found this. You do have the profile of the plant printed here, and some of them kind of like hand drawn on the other side. There, I just love it. Well, I don't think I will take this apart, no, because this is actually fully intact. This, in fact, this is a field book, yeah? I don't know if you see how thick this is. I do have big hands, but this is really, really fat. You could have taken this out and just measured the plants you find. Great. Using this as a handbook is somewhat strange. Well, but I think I'm going to scan, copy, whatever, these, because I do love that you already do have kind of a plant passport. And this one has been in a public library for a while. Ex Libris. This is also a sticker, a very nice sticker, I think. Well, some would say this book is all about plant diseases, but no. This is about plant galls, so the scar tissue of plants, in fact. And you do have, like in this book, the passport of the different galls and pictures of them. So you could easily make a plant ID or a gall ID with this. Oh yeah, there. These are galls all over. There and there. And I love these pictures. And this one, oh, let me see. This book is from, 1946. Yes. So, and this one, oh, it's falling apart. I have no idea. Let me see. Oh yeah, here. 1942. These are actually Dutch poems. And you know what? How better to deepen a language if not reading it? Yeah, actually, if you can read German, read and understand German or English, you also can read and understand Dutch. Sometimes the words don't come up right away. It takes a bit, but it's not that different. So yeah, I'm going to deepen my Dutch with some poems from, what did it say? 1942. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is really nice. The mothers of the fatherland, so the queens of the Netherlands, and pictures from 1898 to 1948. I think this might be from the 1950s, something like this. 1960s, and it has lots of really nice portraits I can use for junk journaling. And of course some more information's in here, right? And this one Yeah, actually, I did buy the cover. I really did buy the cover because the content is not that interesting, I think. But yeah, I really love the cover. This is real fabric. Of course it is. Well, this is printed, but I still do like it. Printed on really thin paper. Wow. And this is a Dutch World Atlas from, let me see, 1961. School Atlas. And what I like about this is not only that it is an atlas, but I really look at this. Page 4 and page 5. Again, page 9. Wait for it. Here. This is the fold out of page 27. Blank on the inside. 29. I do love the fact that this has blank. Most of the maps have blank back sides. This is amazing. And the colors, dearies, the colors remind me so much. Most of the colors remind me so much of a map from, let's say, 1920, 1910, even 1900. This is great. Well, not all of them. This is really 1960. But look at this. Yeah, the colors are really, really vibrant, of course. So it can't be from the 1900s. But the colors are still, how do you say this? Kind of muted, right? And really, these blank back sides are just amazing. I love it. There. But this is not my favorite. And this neither. Let me show you. My absolute favorite, dearies, is this book. Well, it isn't a book. It is a folder for loose sheets. You open this and this, and then you have, carefully attached the two covers just with the ribbon there. Expandable, of course, because this is movable. Here, this way. There you can see. You can see perfectly there. But the actual thing about this is these loose sheets are not just any sheets. So first we do have some equations here, some arithmetics, some pages of a book, I would say. 14, 1, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, these might be the first pages of a book. And this is a collection of working material of a distance school. In this case, yeah, I'd say this was a class for business school, arithmetics and grammars, some more complicated equations. And when I saw this, I just fell in love, because I've lived I don't know, 5 kilometers from Dingspello. It's on the Dutch and German border, and the German town on the other side. Yeah, well, these two towns have grown together. So you can see the border in town like a yellow line on the road. But, and of course, different street names. But even the police station is both German and Dutch. Love it. Yeah, well, of course, only the professor has been from Dingspello, not the institute, because we do have another name here, and they are numbered from 1 to come on, 27, and there are some other professors again. Yeah, and this one is just great. These are English lessons given about weekly in Dutch radio in, let's see, in what city? In Hilversum. But I found out the receiver of these sheets lived in Hengelo. They took a class, a actual radio class, an English course for beginners, as you can see here, in, let's see, 1952 to 1953. 30 lessons. Everyone, I do have all the lessons here. I've placed this in between, and then again in 1953, from October 1953 until 11th lesson, 18th, again 30 lessons, again there, until May 1954. This is great. So 2 years in a row, an English course, first for beginners, then for advanced students. And yeah, I only do have the first lesson of the English course for advanced students in October 1954, which would have been the third course, I think. And I don't know what happened after this, only the first. But really, I do like this. Everything assorted and kept, and really well preserved after 70 years. So yes, this is my favorite. Of course, I ran to the bookshelf when I saw this, and then it was open, it was already open, and then I opened it up and saw these sheets, and first I thought, okay, these are some kind of flyers for some radio stations, some radio course, and then I took a closer look and thought, oh my gosh, these are amazing. I do want to have this. So now I do have the folder, and I'm pretty sure I'm keeping the course materials for myself, just to read and enjoy them. Well, dearies, I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be back in my craft kitchen. I'm glad to be back with you. And I'm already working on the second autumn journal. I've started 5 days before we went on vacation. I do have plenty of ideas what I can make with these books, And yeah, I do have to fill up the tins. Won't be a problem. I still don't have enough. And yeah, since I've bought all these watercolors, I did want to start my experiments only next year. I'm going to experiment in my dedicated art journal, the Unexpected Archivist. We've started for Junk Journal July 2024. Some mixed media and of course watercolors. And I think you will have lots of fun watching me experimenting in the following weeks. So thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and like the video and comment. I do appreciate your thoughts about my videos a lot. Have a wonderful weekend, dearies. Stay crafty and be excellent to each other. Until next time, bye!